Squeaky's on the windowsill, king of the throne. Charlie's got a feather toy, she's in her zone. Doobie's in the kitchen, knocking stuff down. 3 cats ruling this crazy little town.
It absolutely has green in it on that side. This side, yep, that side too. So this is going to be with all those variations. Are pretty neat, variegated, and I'm going to roll it up in a ball and look at it. Good morning. I got little one on me. This is the yarn. You could probably not really see it so well with that light. There are little specks of green in it, but it's mostly teal. But there's a little bit of green right there. Hard to focus. Ow! Ow! I was starting a doily just because I was like, you know what? I need to start a doily. I just need to. I have this book. Actually, I have this book twice. My mom gave me one too. So I thought, I'll start with that. If I've got 2 of those, then I think I probably have to. Come on. So I started a doily. This little tiny hook is what I'm using. It's a steel 8. Tiny. And these are the kind that you can poke through material and crochet through them that way. I'm going to put this in this bag so I don't lose all the little pieces. Because I'm talking to you and I happen to have a hairy growth on my side now. See? Come on, get in the bag. There we go. That, and guess what? If I have it in the bag, I won't drop coffee on it. Oh, I figured, I have all these freaking books. And I'm like, what do I do? I'm bored. What do I do? I'm bored. Tressa, why are you collecting books? Oh, and what I'll do with that is, come on. This is a pattern, and I would take a picture of this page like this with my phone. That looks really gross right there. And that happens to be the one that I'm working on right there. And I would, in order to take that with me, if I were to go to like my mom's or something like that, I wouldn't take the whole book. Nowadays, I have the advantage of being able to take a picture of it and then going back, I'll send it to one of my, what are you doing, Dubba-doo? I'll send it to one of my messengers. I have 2 of them I'm connected to. Luckily, they haven't unconnected me yet. What are you doing? You play with your tail? Is your tail over there? Yeah? Oh, you're so cute. So cute. Yeah, Mama love you. Oh, here she comes. She likes to nestle in my hair. But anyway, what I will do is I will take a picture of that. It's just, all right, I said all of that. But the advantage nowadays than when I was younger, or when, oh my gosh, when my mom was younger, you'd have to take the book with you. Non-negotiable. But right now, I got a phone. And I'll send that to one of my connected messengers. Like I said, I have 2 of them I'm connected to. Sorry, guys. My hand went numb. Holding the phone, my hand went numb. She likes to come up and nestle in my ear. And she likes to come up. She will grab my cheeks with both paws and start licking the end of my nose. And I think she's taste testing me, because I'm pretty sure if I let it go on too long, she'd bite it. I mean, I know it's a pretty prominent piece of my face, you know. It's wide. But come on, it's not a nip. I tried giving her catnip the other day. She smelled it and ate it and then walked away. I don't know as if kittens are affected by catnip. I think you have to wait until after they've matured, because I think it's like chocolate and it's an aphrodisiac. I think. It's not getting them like relaxed. I think it's an aphrodisiac, or it triggers that within them. There's your answer. Glad that didn't read that out loud, because younger people don't need to know that answer yet. She's just having a sleep on me. And he wants his food. You eat? Did you see it? What? Squeaky? Squeaky, you eat? Eat? Do I eat? Usually his pupils will just like... But it looks like he's having issues with his eyes. I mean, being the age he is, he probably is. I don't know, either that or he's giving me the pretty eyes because he wants his food. And this one's not having any of that right now. This one's having mama time. I bet that's why he don't like her. He's like, you are a food blocker. I am blue food. Ah, don't pierce my boob. You. Let's go eat. Okay, just a minute. Got a little chilly, so tigers it is. Oh, I have hopefully 3 deliveries today, but 2 in one, because I went in and I got groceries coming to me from Walmart. And I know I said I hated to do this, and I really do. But I got, hopefully, they didn't confirm that yet that I know of. I gotta get into my debit card to do it. 15 Celsius, but it's 59 outside. So that would have been perfect bike riding if it wasn't soaking wet out there. And yeah, I could probably go on my manual bike. I have mud all over me. That's first time I tried this bike out, and it had the fenders on it. I was wearing black pants and a shirt and whatever, and I walk around the store, do my thing. I come home and there was this mud splotch all the way up my butt and up my back and up my backpack. That must have been hilarious to see some woman walking around looks like she sharded herself. I would have, not in front of the woman, but I would have laughed my bottom end off. I did when I saw it. I'm like, oh my gosh, that must have been hilarious. But it wasn't a rainy day that I took it out on. It was a day that it was wet and it had rained, but it wasn't raining. So I'm like, cool, I can take it out. All the way up my back. And then, if you notice, if you see pictures of the house with the bike in it, now there's no fenders on it. My dad says, those things are doing nothing. And then he looked at it and he says, there's no way to re-angle them. He says, what are they talking about? He says, take those off of there. So I did. He knows a little bit about bikes. A little bit. He had a bike. Oh. I was always in trouble. I've already explained all of this when I was a kid. So I was about 16. And they all left. They went out for a woods walk or something, and they left me to do the dishes because I hadn't done them. I took my dad's bike and I went bike riding. My mom was so mad. She was scared too, but she was so mad. There is this hill in the town that I grew up in that basically goes like this. And I got the bike up the hill because I was 16, you know, I had energy. Got it up the hill, and then I decided to go down the hill without using the brakes or the pedals, and just went zoom down the hill, you know. As I was going down there, some dude was stopped right at the end. It wouldn't move. And I'm sure he saw me coming down. So I swerved to miss him. And I don't remember from when I swerved to, ouch, I can't feel my nose. Where's my mommy? I landed in the ditch. Apparently I had gone like that on the gravel because I have scars on the inside of my mouth from that. Still. And I sprained my ankle to the point where they said that was almost a fracture. And that's what happens when you don't do what you're supposed to do and you take your dad's bike and run away. Karma, consequences happen. So anyway, he had a bike and he knows bikes. Look what she's doing. That's why you keep hearing that. Crunch, crunch, crunch. She climbs up and down and up and down that thing. And I caught Charlie doing that to my screen door the other day. I caught her going up there, and when I have the door open, she likes to sit on the top of the door. The cat's a big old fat cat now. And I don't understand how she got so fat. Except for she doesn't like to play. Her and Squeaky both like to sleep. How did you get... Oh my goodness. Oh, she found it. She found Puff's plate of food. So she's going to eat that too and come over here and fart in my face. That cat's got the worst farts. And she does. It was bad when I got her. And they'd explained about the mom and all this. Oh, by the way, that's my popcorn bowl and other popcorn bowl and water. But anyway, I explained about the way she smelled when I got her. She smelled like I was going to lose her. Now, just every once in a while, occasionally, she'd just be laying there all cute, and all of a sudden I smell They smell hell. I'm like, cat? Did she just fart at me? And she's just all cute. So I'm getting karma from the universe from farting on everybody else. This cute little thing farting on me, and she stinks. But it isn't all the time, so I mean, it isn't. She's not gassy all the time like that. But I'll just be walking around all of a sudden, and it's not a poo smell. Somehow they're two different smells. I don't know how it is, but they're two different smells. But the cat farts on me. I just think it's funny because it's karma. You get what you give, Aunt T. and I'm pretty sure it's not Puff or Squeaky because they didn't have that issue. And she, I think, was eating Mama's milk. I don't think they were actually eating food yet, or were getting close to learning how to eat food, but she wasn't yet. And since we cleaned that out of her system, and she's been eating the wet food, primarily the wet food. I don't mind that right now. Jackson Galaxy was saying on a newer video that about their drinking issues and things like that, and one of the ways to get them hydrated is to just feed them wet food. As a matter of fact, he says get them off the dry food, which is basically like giving them potato chips all the time. And don't free feed them. Make sure they have meals, which I do with their wet food. But with Squeaky's issues, I made sure there was a free feed. And I'm sorry, Jackson. Love your advice, but this is the way my cat has thrived. And that's probably why Charlie's a little more fat too, because she will eat the crunchies more than she'll eat. Well, Squeaky used to run over and grab her food when he was done with his. Beep Beep grabs his food when she's done with hers. And so when I notice that she crawls over to his plate, I bring hers over next to it. So they're both, if they're eating it together, because they don't have a problem with that. These two don't seem to have a problem with that. Then there's that other food, so somebody doesn't get hungry. Well, Puff doesn't like that. But Beep will take Puff's food too. Puff will just turn her nose up and walk away. And I thought she was getting fat from all the wet food, but she doesn't even eat the food. She licks the gravy off and leaves the chunks sitting there. Oh, wait. Are they playing? Oh, they're playing. Because he ain't hissing. See what I mean? He's got stripes on his tail. Oh, she's hissing. Hey, you started that fight, dude. She was just trying to climb up here. So, and I guess basically she's probably fat from eating the crunchy foods because everybody steals her wet food. She does get the liquid off of it though, so. But where I was going with that is he's like wean them off of that and give them the wet. Well, the wet's not as cheap as the dry is either. So I can excuse you, Jackson Galaxy, if you can give me a cheaper alternative to that, which is already Friskies, which is the cheapest. Well, no, Lives is the, no, Special Kitty from Walmart is cheaper than all of that, but they won't eat either one of those. So if you can give me an alternative for cheap, please do. But otherwise, I'm feeding my cats the way I feed my cats. So Puff's fat because of it. Or I think she looks fat. And then Pam looked at her and she says, how did she get so fat? So she's fat. But, I mean, if you look at her compared next to Squeaky, he's a skinny boy. So she would look extra fat. So maybe she's not. I don't know. Maybe she is going. What is she? 6? 7? Maybe she's going through cat menopause. Do cats go through menopause?
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say.
I am sorry about the insert of the song on that, and I tried to take it off of there, but I'd have to undo this whole entire video and just edit that one section and then replace everything where it's supposed to go. So I apologize for the selection on that. I didn't realize what it was singing. I didn't hear him singing the voice part when I picked it. I just heard the music to it. So I apologize for that. It kind of sounds like a love song. Okay, I guess not. maybe I just want everybody else to go through it because I am. You have menopause, and you have menopause, and you have menopause, and you have... Okay, Dopra. Dopra free wind on her. Jeez, I guess most of my vlog is about me Googling stuff. And then laughing at it. Yeah, I hope they deliver the other stuff. I don't want them to have to. I don't want them to. Why am I grabbing the water when I could have the coffee? Because I want the water. Just simply because I want the water and it's here. I should put that back in the fridge for tomorrow or another day. I should turn that fan off up there too. It's not... Well, if I do turn it off, then all of a sudden I'm going to be like, ew, it's hot! Hot flash! So I actually got an awful lot of groceries for $50. I get $80, 88 I think it is. But I was dumb and went down to Pelston that one time to get cat food and litter about a week and a half ago or so. And all I'd gotten was 12 cans. That's why I was out again. But that's all I felt like getting, because they don't have the bigger boxes of cans down there. They only have 12 boxes, or 12 cans in a box. And they're $11. So I'm like, whatever, this will last. And it didn't, because I've got 3 cats instead of 2 now. So that is why I'm hopefully having them deliver that to me today. I just couldn't get to the store to do it. And I haven't had any other opportunity. My mom's, last time I talked to my mom yesterday, she says, well, your dad's thinking about going to town. I'll let you know. she forgot to let me know. Common occurrence. Par for the course. So I dealt with it the way I usually deal with it. I need, they're going to get. I will find ways. Well, I just found the settings on my camera. Maybe this will make a little bit of a difference because I had it on 916, which cuts things out if I'm trying to edit it through the gallery. So I put it on 1.1 on the gallery. That's why if it looks funky on the PC, I'm sorry. I don't know how to preview it and make sure whatever. I did notice that sometimes it'll record in, like I said, 916, and I'll be looking at it when I'm editing it on my phone, and I'll say, oh, well, you can only see like half the little picture. So I will change it to 1.1, and then it turns it into a little box, and you could see the whole picture, but it still turns it into a little box. So I'm still learning on how to do this. Hopefully this makes a little bit of a difference. Maybe. It is 6:29. That stuff should be here about 3 hours. Three hours. I was making sure I wasn't flipping you off, because if I have to raise my fingers for anything, I must use my middle finger an awful lot, because it usually comes up as a middle finger. Not even intentionally. I told you about my neighbor the one time when she said, hi, and I said, hi. I don't do it on purpose. It's like when I'm trying to talk and those words won't come out the way they're supposed to. It's like my hand just sporadically says, hi. It's almost like my mind and my body and my mouth are three different beings. And neither one of them or none of them are coordinated with each other. That's what it feels like. Three separate beings. Because my mind thinks it correctly. My mouth won't say it. My mind thinks it correctly. My hand won't do it. There's the disconnect somehow, somewhere. And I am a very intelligent person. It just doesn't come across that way. I'm a very knowledgeable person about a lot of stuff because I Google. I am turning that fan off. If I need a fan on me, I'll turn my biggest fan on. That other one hits my head all the time. That's why I'm dumb. It's because I keep hitting my head on that thing. Bonk! Oh, that makes you even smarter, doesn't it? There. I turned that off. You can hear that it's more silent in here, besides my wagging mouth. Blah, 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 blah. And Pam's going to say, Tressa, don't do that on camera again. Oh, and she corrected me. She was not trimming her actual fingernails with a seam ripper. She was popping the fake nails off. That's different. I'm sitting here thinking she's like, I'm like, ow, ow. It's fake nails. No, if I have those on, I don't even need nothing to pop them off. I just sit there with my other nail and pop them off. So they don't stick to me. They don't stick to me. Nail polish doesn't stick to me. And my nails are healthy. You see, they don't even really... I mean, they have the normal ones, but they don't really have deep ridges or anything. And yeah, that's a little filthy right there, but nothing sticks to them. Like, they told me... Sterling did my toenails, which are a different beast than your fingernails. And she says, you're going to have black nails when I see you in June or May. because she did it in February. When I got home, them things peeled off in a sheet. Just peeled right on off. And it was gel. And she said, that stuff's going to stay forever. It didn't. This stuff doesn't stick to me. That's another reason I don't use it. Is I'm like, why put it on me if it's not going to stay? Fake nails. I do a lot with my hands. The cooking, the cleaning and that kind of stuff. The crocheting and all of that stuff. And I know there's other people out there that can do it and do. But those are in the way. They're in the way, and I can't maneuver. I can't maneuver around them. And plus, they don't stay. Press-on nails, when we used to get press-on nails, I'd put them on, they'd fall right off. Just, there they go. I'd have to buy actual nail glue for those. In order to get them to stick. And that didn't work either. I'd have to start using super glue. Which, you smell them, they smell the same. I think they are the same. That's something I should have ordered from Amazon, or not Amazon, but Walmart. But I can wait until I get paid. What is it? What is it today? The 26. 4 days. And where am I going to go that I'm going to need it? Except for I want to experiment with it. I'm going to, and I know it probably looked cheap, but it'll make me feel pretty. Get those little plastic gems the little kids use for their art projects. And I'm going to use nail glue, and I'm going to see if they'll stick to my skin. I liked the way I looked with jewelry on. I can't wear it. I could crochet something. And I might. But not right now. I said that yesterday. Not right now. Here, I just did that. Not right now. Here, I just did that. No, I absolutely am not going to use nail glue. I meant eyelash glue. Because if that sticks to your skin, and I tried it on my skin and I don't have an allergic reaction. So if that sticks to your skin and it goes to your eye, then I shouldn't have an issue with it. And I'm going to try to see if I can glue those gems to like my ears, and around my neck and stuff, instead of having to wear jewelry, because I think it looks pretty. So I'm so contradictive to myself. But that's the procrastination creeping in. Like you saw yesterday on the video. I say this all the time. I reference my videos from the previous day. It's almost like I'm continuing the conversation. When I said, get up and put the tie... No, it wasn't even yesterday. It was the day before. Get up and put the tie-dye back. Well, you see what happens when I don't get up and take care of stuff. It's right there. Again, those are 2 popcorn bowls. And I should have used the metal one that was already here. But I didn't grab it. So I grabbed the red one. Oh, man. I'll probably have to buy that with money now. No, I'll have it. I didn't order popcorn. But again, what was it? $30 worth of... Well, the Sprite, the 7-Up, the maraschino cherries, the Sunny Delight, all of that I got down in Pelston. In the bubble gum. And I got it with food stamps. So I wasted $30 of good food stamps. Luckily enough, the 50 was enough to cover what I needed. Like I said, I was always saying, I ran out of the oil, I ran out of these beans, I ran out of this, so I got them. Hi, handsome. Oh yeah, that baby's gonna come get you. How you doing? To go lay on my lap? Yeah, see, his eyes look differently now. He was trying to entice me to feed him. I thought I had a mosquito on me. I was rubbing up against my plastic baggie. I jumped in the indoor pool the other day and Pam was talking to me. So I took a picture of my feet in the water and she just like that. And I says, "Don't worry, you're in a plastic bag." She thought she pretended she was suffocating. Doo-ba-doo. There you are. Oh, you know, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come here, hyperactive disorder. Little Miss ADHD. She does that when I'm sleeping too. She's crawling in between the pillows. Pretty soon, I'm going to see her come out of here. What are you doing? Ow! She's like, I mean it. I mean it. Here she comes. She's going to sniff my hair. Hello, baby. Hello. What's it doing? What's it doing? You remind me of a little monkey. What are you doing? No, that's the mama's. Mama needs to take care of her dishes. Hello. Hello, Doobadoo. Hello, Doobadoo. Beep, beep. Why are you... Oh, boy. Doobie, he's trying to clean you. That guy needs a wake-up call. Oh, yeah, okay. Attack my feet. Attack my feet. Attack them. Get them. Get them. They're the most dastardly thing in this entire earth. Blah, 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 blah. Get him, get him, get him. Get him, get him. Get him. Get him, get him. I play with her all the time. I try to play with them too, but they're like not having it. I think I needed that too. I complain. I'm a new mom, whatever. Yeah, new mom. But I think I needed that too. I needed a refresher. I needed more to get up to take care of because the other two are just set in their ways. Get him. Ow. Oh, there's a toe in there. There's a toe in there. You be gentle. There's a toe in there. She bit down hard. It's getting me with her claws now. Oh. Yeah. Alana says, "Are you mad at me for getting another cat?" She says, "Hey, it's your house. You have to worry about feeding 3 cats and giving and pottying 3 cats." That's what she left it at. So I guess it wouldn't have been a decision that she made, but again, she's right. It is my house and my decision. The weather outside. The weather outside is frightful. .7. See, that's that weirdo freaking tree. And it's growing in there with my raspberries. That's where my raspberries are. But the grass is so tall over there, it isn't even funny. And I walked over that one day to go check on my garlic, and I came out of it, and there was a tick crawling across my belly from underneath my shirt. I'm like, I don't want to go down in there. Those are probably one of the most frightening things I can encounter in Michigan. They say that there are poisonous snakes, but in my 51 years, I have never seen one. And I'm positive they're here. They're probably really good at hiding. But again, in my 51 years, I've never seen one. Michigan rattlers, and there's something else, I think. They're calling it an eastern Massasauga. Did I say that right? But it says something about it's rattling, so Michigan rattlers. But again, I've never seen one. I've never even heard it rattling, nothing. They might be just private animals. And they might be ones that can hurt you but won't if you leave them alone. A lot of animals are like that. If you leave them alone, you're okay. Some of them are like, oh, you walked past me? Guess what? Bite. I wouldn't mind seeing some of the gardeners. I'm going to stay off that subject because some people are afraid of that. They don't bother me. Spiders don't bother me. And I'm pretty sure those would bother me if I lived somewhere that all those things were poisonous. But they're not here, and so they're not really a threat. There are some poisons. There black widow spiders and stuff like that here. There's recluses, I think. I'm going to get off that subject, Tressa. Some people don't like it. I have to remember that. It goes through my head, and my mouth wants to say it. Disregarding whether anybody else is comfortable or not. My mouth says you have to say that it came into your brain. So I apologize about that. I'm getting better with other subjects. That's because somebody very dear to me has told me. Not even really told me, but anyway. The animal that I used to be totally, and I don't know, it's been like 6 years or so. I used to be totally like, bats. Bats, because they go, and it's like, and I feel, and they're not going to, because they're not coming for me, not here, because they're only like mouse size here. And they only want fruit, or actually they want bugs. They want mosquitoes. They don't want me. But they're still going, and it's the motion. And I'm I might still get startled if I see one now, because they flap around like that. That's how I am with most of again, with the other creepy crawlies, is if they start doing their little motions and it startles me. It's different than being afraid of them. But yeah, I used to be like, you mentioned the word bat and I'd crawl under my bed and hide for a week. And I don't know what happened, but I'm not afraid of them anymore. Honestly, there are a few personal things that I'm afraid of, but I'm not really afraid of much anymore. I don't see the need to be, I guess. I don't know why, but lately, and I guess they're really good for you anyway, but split pea soup. And you know I don't like soupy soup. So I cook it till it's like this. And lately I've just been craving that. So I got a couple more bags of that on its way too. And a couple more bags of lentils. Limas. Love the big giant lima beans. Love them. But yeah, lately I've been craving split pea soup. Because it's full of B vitamins and it's good for energy and metabolism. Split peas. Or peas in general, actually. They're also a good source of protein. But I guess I've just been craving energy. I don't know. I got rid of my popcorn bowl. I got up to get some food. I got rid of my popcorn bowls. They're over there now. I will wash them tomorrow on Cheap Energy Day. That's a little dry. I don't have it, and I probably shouldn't, but I put a little pat of butter on split pea soup like that. I'm going to call that split pea loaf. That's basically what it is. It's a loaf. But I'll put a little butter on it to lubricate it. And yes, I say lubricate. You do that to your car. You put motor oil in to lubricate the oil or the gears. So, but a lot of times when it's like that, I'll just add a little butter to it. But I don't have it yet. It's on its way. But I only bought a 4-pack because I'm trying to reduce how much oil I put in stuff. Even though I don't put a lot in still, to me it seems excessive because I'm putting in everything. So I'm trying to reduce the amount of oil. And I just realized I had some on my lip. I just wanted to add this Googled in there about the beans and rice being a complete meal. Get off of my crochet hook. That's Mommy's. You go play with your own toys. Brat. Here, I'll wiggle my toes for you again. Or play with me. Ha ha ha. I've been told my entire life beans and rice are a complete meal. That's all you need is the beans and the rice. But I wanted to make sure Again, I've been told a whole lot of stuff my entire life. Some of it's not right. Like my dad telling me he's a dwarf at 5'10". Yeah, he told me he was a dwarf. You know why he thinks he's a dwarf? Because he's an extra vertebrae, which I think means an extra backbone. Okay, so you have an extra vertebrae. It's totally called something different. I can't remember what it's called. I just Googled it, and I don't feel like putting in another Google because I've got like 5 of them in already. But because he has an extra vertebrae, he told me he's a dwarf. No, dwarfism is people underneath 4'10". It is a smaller stature person. Like my mom is a dwarf now. Ah, my mom's a dwarf. She's gonna kick my butt if she sees this. But I wanted to Google that because that's another thing he had always told me my entire life. So there's that information. It's a big world out there, hey baby. You don't have to go out and be in it. You stay in here and keep me company. I know. Hmm? We keep all that nasty stuff out there. You can look at it and smell it, but you don't have to be out there. Beep beep. Hi beep beep. Hi beep beep. Oh, are you gonna come mess with me? Beep! Leave my yarn alone. Dead to mamas. You leave it. No. Come here, play with my toes again. Go get Squeaky. Go get him. Go get Squeaky. He wants you. Get him. Hi, Anthem. Hello. Hi, babies. Hi. What's it doing to my boy? This terror and cuteness. No. At the mama's. You go play with your own toys. Tail in my food. 3 hours. Dun dun dun. And then they'll be giving me my food. And then I have to figure out what to do with all of it. All my bags of beans. Can't really see her, but oh, you can't see her through. I can see her. She's up top again. She's been going up there a lot since I showed her she could get up there. Hey, that's what it's for. That's why I have all of them up here or around. Except for a few of them, like this one right there. They don't get on that one because I usually have a cup up there and they don't see that it's open. So I think that they would do the same thing if I had a longer one that they could reach and it was full of stuff. I think they'd leave it alone. Maybe. Her, she don't leave nothing alone. It's all her toys. Beep, beep. That is 2 examples of what you can get at Walmart for $50. The 40 cans of cat food, and I think that's like 10 pounds. I don't know, 25 pounds of cat litter. $50. All that food, all those beans, vegetables, spices, a little bit of butter, a little bit of oil. Okay, now that will feed me for the good part of a month. I may start running out of things like rice because that was only 2 pounds of rice, and I do eat a lot of rice. Popcorn, because I got butter. 1 thing of butter, 1 thing of oil. Those are convenience foods for me. Did not get popcorn. But again, I realized, I still have some, and I do realize I'm getting paid again in another 20 days. And those things, if I run out of them, are only a few dollars to replace. This is why popcorn is my snack, because a bag of popcorn is a little over $2, if that. I mean, just popcorn kernels. So these are my snack. And I said before, I eat a lot of beans. You just saw my bean haul. If you are picky and you only want steaks and salmons and eggs and yeah, food's expensive. That food there is gonna most of it, the bulk of it, is gonna last me probably about 2 months till I start running out of all of the beans and that kind of stuff. Again, the spices might not. The rice is the biggest thing that I'm worried about, and the vegetables are the biggest things I'm worried about running out of. But essentially, if I run out of all of those things, I'll still have beans. So people are like, food is expensive. Food is expensive. Yes. That stuff in the freezer, the prepared stuff, the pizzas, the Hungry Man's, the pot pies, the junk is expensive. But you can eat for $50 on a month for one person. Well, I guess I've got to go put all my 50 pounds of beans away. So I'm going to tell you, see you later. Have a good day. Bye.